Hi there. I want to spend a few minutes talking to you about resilience. I didn't set out to become an expert in resilience. It's just that life happened, a whole lot of life for me in my 30s. And I had to learn how to move from feeling stuck and sort of paralyzed by life toward a life that could be full of hope and possibility. So, part of what I had to learn was how to reframe my story so that I could take the key learnings from my story with me into the future, but not let it become my whole story. And that's really what resilience is about. It's about learning to reframe the possibilities by integrating the lessons and the losses. You know, we cannot control the things that happen to us or the things that don't happen for us, but we can learn how to put ourselves in the path of opportunity. And we can learn by cultivating strong emotional intelligence, beginning with self awareness, which is also absolutely fundamental to resilience. We can learn to put ourselves on the path of opportunity because we want to be moving forward. We don't want to stay stuck. The clinical definition of the word resilience, according to the American Psychological Association, means to bounce back from difficult experiences. But I know from my own lived experiences and from the hundreds of clients and students who I've had the privilege of working with that real resilience is so much deeper. Real resilience is about transcending the things that hold us, transcending the challenges and all of the adverse circumstances. And we can only do this by taking stock of the lessons and the learning in order to be able to move toward a place of growth and possibility. COVID 19 has tested our collective and individual resilience like nothing we ever could have imagined. We're still dealing, of course, with the key learnings and the takeaways because this pandemic is still unfolding. However, one thing that I have seen in my work, one silver lining, is the way that the pandemic has challenged and encouraged people to take stock of their lives and of their stories in entirely new ways. I see people wanting to make meaning of their stories. I see them reflecting on the things that really matter to them most by asking thoughtful questions and really looking at their lives in a different way and even beginning to question, what do I want? What now? What next? What kind of lessons do I want to share with my community, with my loved ones? So, one of the strategies actually that we need in order to become resilient, I think, is writing. I mean, there's many different strategies that people employ, but I know because I love writing and I love teaching guided autobiography and writing, is that writing can be a wonderful way to help people cultivate resilience by helping them to make sense of their stories. When we own our stories by putting them on paper, we unburden our minds, we learn to distill our experiences, we learn to see them in a different way, and oftentimes that means being able to look at things from broader perspectives so that we can actually reframe the possibilities for ourselves. I hope that you will consider joining me on a journey toward your resilience through guided autobiography, possibly even a class on leaving an ethical will. I love working with people young and old from all different parts of the world because I know we all have stories and all of our stories matter. And by sharing our stories, we step into our full potential. We begin to own our power, and only then can we live our most resilient lives. I look forward to helping you leave your mark in the world.